masses of 5 kg and 3 kg is connected by a light string that passes over a frictionless pulley as shown in the figure below. This arrangement is called an Atwood machine, the device used in the laboratory to measure the free-fall acceleration. Determine the tension in the string and the acceleration of each object. So una, let's assume the motion of the system. So in this case, inassume ko na ang system ay mag-a-accelerate sa clockwise direction. Inassume ko na yung clockwise direction ay positive acceleration. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng mga force na going to clockwise direction ay magiging positive at lahat ng force na counterclockwise ang direction or opposing the motion of the system is negative. So, in this case, i-identify natin yung forces na meron tayo dun sa ating pulley system. In this case, we have M1G. So, for mass 1, which is equal to 5 kg, and we have tension 1. And then we have M2G for mass 2, which is equal to 3 kg, and then tension 2. And to determine the acceleration of the system, acceleration is equal to net force divided by the mass total. In this case, we have positive M1G. So, bakit positive si M1G? Kasi, pa-clockwise direction din yung ating M1G. Same ng direction ng acceleration ng ating system. Kaya siya ay positive. Minus M2G. So, bakit minus M2G? Kasi, pa-counterclockwise naman ang magiging movement ni M2G. Or, M2G opposing the motion of the system. And then, pwedeng hindi na natin isali sa equation natin yung tension 1 at tension 2. Since, kung makikita nyo po dito, yung tension 1 at tension 2 natin ay opposite yung direction. Yung tension 1 natin pa counterclockwise at yung ating tension 2 ay pa clockwise. So, ibig sabihin, makakancel po sila. Bakit sila makakancel? Kasi parehas din yung magnitude ni tension 1 at ni tension 2. Kasi nakapatong lang sila sa isang frictionless pulley. So kapag ang ating cable or any string or rope is placed in a frictionless pulley po, ibig sabihin po yung tension doon ay equal. So in this case, dahil equal yung tension 1 at equal yung tension 2, opposite in direction, makakancel din siya. Kaya pwedeng hindi na natin siya isama dun sa ating calculation. Divided by mass 1 plus mass 2. So in this case, acceleration is equal to 5 kg times 9.8 meter per second squared. So this is the value of our mass 1 and this is the value of acceleration due to gravity. Minus mass 2, which is equal to 3 kg times 9.8 meter per second squared divided by mass 1, which is equal to 5 kg plus mass 2, which is equal to 3 kg. So the acceleration is equal to 2.45 meter per second. So yung acceleration para ng system natin ay equal sa 2.45 meter per second squared. Next, let's calculate the tension force. So in this case, we can assume that tension 1 is equal to tension 2. Again, bakit sila equal? Kasi they are placed over a frictionless pulley. Ibig sabihin, equal ang tension nila. So, let's calculate tension 1. So, for tension 1, we have summation of forces along the vertical is equal to MAY. So, bakit nilagyan ko ng Y? This is to show na ang pinag-uusapan natin dito is forces along the vertical. So, in this case, we have negative tension 1 plus M1G is equal to M1A. So, nilagyan natin ng M1 yung ating equation to indicate that we're using mass 1 for tension 1. So in this case, yung tension po ay naging negative kasi pataas po yung ating tension 1. It opposes the motion of acceleration. Pa-counterclockwise si tension 1 pero ang ating system ay pa-clockwise direction. So opposite po yung movement niya kaya siya ay negative. Samantalang sa M1G naman ay positive kasi same siya ng direction ng acceleration natin. So in this case, we will transfer yung tension 1, then itatransfer naman natin yung M1AY. So in this case, we have tension is equal to M1G minus M1A1. So in this case, they have similar terms which is yung M1. So if i-factor out ko dito yung M1, ilalabas ko siya multiplied by G minus AY or yung acceleration na nakuha natin kanina. Now let's plug in the values. Tension 1 is equal to mass 1, 5 kg times 9.8 meter per second squared. That is the acceleration due to gravity minus acceleration natin na 2.45 meter per second. So in this case, yung value ng ating tension ay equal sa 36.75 Newton. So ibig sabihin po, si tension 1 ay equal sa 36.75 Newton at si tension 2 ay also equal kay 36.75 Newton kasi nga sila ay nakapatong lang sa isang frictionless pulley. So para patunayan na equal si tension 1 at si tension 2, let's show the computation for tension 2. So for tension 2, we have summation of forces along the vertical is equal to MAY. So in this case, I have tension minus M2G is equal to M2A. So bakit po naging positive yung tension dito sa tension 2? Kasi si tension 2 po ay pataas, pa-clockwise direction po yung ating tension 2. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, same po siya ng direction ng acceleration natin. Kaya siya ay positive. So, yung M2G naman po, it opposes the motion of the acceleration ng system. So, we have negative M2G is equal to M2A. So, nilagyan natin po ng 2 yung masses natin to indicate na ang gagamitin po nating mass ay yung mass ni M2. Since ang pinag-uusapan po natin dito ay tension ni tension 2. So, same process. Itatranspose ko naman po si M2G from left going to right at babaguhin ko yung sign niya from negative to positive. So, tension is equal to M2G plus M2A. So, dito, pwede ko uling i-factor out yung mass 2. So, mass 2 times G plus AY. So, in this case, tension is equal to the magnitude of mass 2 which is equal to 3 kg multiplied by 9.8 meter per second squared times, plus 2.45 meter per second squared. So, ang tension natin ay equal pa rin sa 36.75 Newton. So, in this case po, kapag na-identify natin na equal yung tension doon sa ating pulley system, kahit isa lang solution yung ipakita natin. And then mag-conclude lang tayo that tension 1 is equal to tension 2 is equal to 36.75 Newton. Pinakita ko lang po dito na maalin po sa dalawa, makikita po natin na equal at parehas lang yung makukuha nating value ng ating tension. Again, inuulit, ang tension ay equal if you have a single rope, chain, or string placed over a frictionless pulley, equal po ang magiging tension doon. Okay?